Hello, hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading from your spirit team and guides. I'm going to do Gemini. Messages for our Geminis. We're going to start with the flowers. Maybe the Celtic deck is kind of looking like it wants to deliver a message. Gemini's advice, please. Messages for Gemini people and placements from your spirit team and guides. The Great Glen. Open right to it. Travel, journey, and exploration. As the name suggests, the Great Glen is a huge glen that cuts across the Highlands of Scotland and offers some of the most mountainous, sublime scenery, connecting Inverness and Fort William. It is a magical route on the Great Glen fault line, so the mountains and lochs of this region are stunning. The presence of Great Glen heralds the beginning of a long journey that you are about to embark on. This might not be physical. It could represent a journey of growth or healing. However, the journey is destined to be significant in your life, leading to lasting friendships and memories that will last a lifetime. Look to other cards on the spread to see why the journey is important. Anam Kara would suggest a great love and a new destination, while Tara suggests a more spiritual journey, perhaps a retreat of some kind. Regardless of how long the journey takes, remember to enjoy the process and know it will lead you to a most welcome destination in the end, one that fills your heart with joy. 98 is the page. Could be any relationship. 17 could be a number. Monarch of the Glen. It looks like there could be some level of competition here of some sort. Headbutting. Let's see. Monarch of the Glen. Rivals, jealousy, saboteurs. Another iconic creature of the Celts is, of course, the Monarch of the Glen, the king, a stag. During the rutting season in the autumn months, stags use antlers as weapons to fight off rivals for the right to mate. The stag warns of a challenger to come, a personal rival of some kind. It could be someone at work or a rival for your partner's affections, the next coming back on the scene, for instance. Well, whoever it is, they want what you've got, and they are quite prepared to steal it from under your nose if they have to. This is someone who thinks that you're not worthy of your success, a relationship, or the life you've built for yourself. They believe that they deserve it more, and they want to take it from you, and they will try to slide into your place the moment your back is turned. They will resort to any means, be it rumors, false accusations, or lies undermining or challenging you outright. Be ready to defend your place and position. Do not give them any ground. Face them down without fear, and then watch as they limp off to lick their wounds and defeat. That's what happens when you cross a king stag. Be strong like the Monarch of the Glen. This could be regarding a family, protection, a portal, work, job, give and take dynamics, reciprocity, health. But let's continue for Gemini energies. Alrighty. Hope you had a good weekend. Messages for Geminis. Partnership. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit. As a result, you are receiving help from heaven or from a person who brings needed skills or resources. Messages for Geminis. You could be going on a hiking trip or something, or a trip in nature with somebody, maybe. Sunbathing. The dance of stillness is calling for you to live in its embrace. Okay. This could be a time to take some time out. We have summer solstice on the top, so we do have that approaching us, I believe, as we enter Cancer season. But let's see. Sun bathing. They're actually quite close to each other. What open to summer solstice? All right. Growth, good fortune, prosperity. Like the sun, spread the ray of light and ignite the light in others. The sun is finally shining down on you, and that is a reason to celebrate. When this card appears in a reading, you can expect an increased good fortune or happy opportunities in all areas of your life, from money to love, recognition for your efforts, or news to a new addition in your family, or receiving all the hopes and dreams you have been working towards for a very long time. In fact, you might have such good favor that you cannot realistically keep it all to yourself, and you will be moved to share it with your loved ones and community. This, in turn, plants the seeds for even more abundance. The ability to provide for your family adds to the gratitude in your heart, attracting more joy and light as your light grows. So too do the opportunities made available to you. Your energy and charisma become beacons for others to bask in the glow of your success, and for even more successful people to see and reward your talents. The shadow side of this card is a fear of losing it all that you have gained. Enjoy your newfound wealth, knowing that your gratitude and faith in the universe brings more increase rather than less. So continue to work on your spiritual connection with divinity, with love, with money, with your relationship to your self-worth and value. Don't ask why me or wait for the other shoe to drop, as this attracts the things you fear the most. Instead, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Sing, dance, shout reverence and gratitude for your thanks to anyone who listens. And you can also give. I mean, what we give, we receive, right? So, yeah, very interesting. Alrighty. I'm going to jump right on into some juicy messages for Gemini energies from their guides, guardians, angels, Geminis. They're doing shit behind your back. Make conscious effort to find harmony and peace in your life. Very annoying. Scream out your boundaries. I want to take you on a date. Forgive and let go. Energy work. Feel the success you wish and trust to manifest it. They never see the bright side. Always focus on the negative. Trying to drag you off your path. Wanted to keep lying and using you forever. You were not in the fixing business. Spirits are helping. And we have Deepika Padukone. It could be relevant. So maybe somebody likes Bollywood or Indian stuff, but messages for Gemini energies. Podcast in the reverse, blah, blah, blah. So maybe there's like less communication or an issue with communication here. Gemini energies. Yeah, it's like you're not as triggered before. Maybe you used to be. This could be like something that was based on past lives. There could have been some kind of like anger and a connection here with you and somebody or something. But let's see. What else can we get? Last messages before I put this away for Gemini people and placements from their spirit team, guides, guardians, and angels. Okay, we have your energy knocks their mask off. Fear pushes away possibilities. Warm-hearted here. We have Johnny Cash. We have some people want your attention in the wrongest ways, and they are pretending to like you. I think it was in the reverse, so I don't know if that's legit or not. Start healing emotionally first, and they underestimated they underestimated your ability to clear out negative forces. Okay, beautiful. Let's get you a white light. Messages for Gemini's, advice for Gemini energies, Gemini people in placements, advice from their guardians, guides, spirit team, and angels. Good things are definitely coming. Ishtar Lionsgate is interestingly here. Let's see. You will be able to sense the best timing and approach to take to create space for healing and resolution. Connect to your body and ground yourself in the here and now with body-friendly practices. You'll find your way intuitively and instinctively, even through confusing circumstances where one moment you're sure the answer is no and the next you're sure it's yes. Give up trying to figure out the answer right now and remain open with the positive, the relaxed expectation that clarity emerges spontaneously according to divine timing. Interesting. If you're pushing for resolution and answer and understanding before it's time for you to know you feel frustrated, it will be more constructive and enjoyable for you to engage what is. Will it require the development of your character, the capacity for patience and trust and faith and commitment and devotion? And when there is no evidence you will succeed? Yes, likely it will, especially if you are carving a path that is unique or creative. To live in such a way is wonderfully courageous and inspired and requires spiritual maturity. Aligning yourself with greater wisdom and timing and surrendering yourself to its service is the basis of spiritual maturity. You will have the answers, and in the interim, you are doing beautifully. Continue with your journey. So you could be closing things out. This could be just like a level of maturity as well coming in. Your heart has a heightened connection with the higher realms of consciousness and light. A blessing, empowerment, and positive omen will enter your world. Doors open for you. Abundance and prosperity are headed your way. Take care of your heart. Ask for spiritual assistance, and it will be granted. So continue to work with your guardians, guardian angels, pray prayers to Jesus, God, whatever you believe in. Something negative is going to transform into something very positive. Okay. Let's see if we can get some tarot for your last and final actions of your suggested advice. Gemini's actions to lead them towards success and their divine purpose, please, at this current moment, Gemini. Continue on focusing on a new beginning in your finances, and maybe this could involve like your ultimate family happiness or happiness in a family. Something about dogs, cats. There could be something that you're like releasing yourself from, self-imposed restrictions. Advice for Gemini's actions, please. There could be some kind of change in the home or your emotional state. There could be some kind of success that will come in regarding a love situation it's looking like. So anything else for Gemini, or this just could be like love in general. There could be some kind of clarity coming in regarding like a new beginning in finances. This could be as you take time to tap into your intuition, take some time away from things will help you to kind of solve things and see things more clearly in that period of rest, in that period of receptivity. Anything else for actions for Gemini? Yeah, focusing on your personal happiness will lead the way towards this. I think, yeah. You'll be able to be a more like fulfilled, passionate person. There could be a big transformation happening right now as well regarding like maybe give and take dynamics or work. Something about saving your money could also be important. Yeah, this would lead to like long-term maturity, stability, satisfaction. You could be planning for some kind of like disclosure in the future, maybe like an emotional disclosure, manifesting something. This could be regarding like working on something, communicating about this. There's some kind of stability that you could be focusing on in the future, some kind of independence financially, but let's see. Gemini's advice, messages of advice for Geminis. Could be moving beyond some kind of sadness. You could have a fresh start in loving yourself. Maybe you're making big changes that shift your perspective of yourself as well. There's something kind of like leaving or crumbling. Interesting. Any last messages? Grind. You might need to listen to pick-a-card readings. You might need to do release rituals, road opening spells, things like that. Burning incense near your door, setting the intention and prayer to open any all pathways or blocks through fulfillment. And that'll help you get started. Working with Ganesh as well. Ganesh, because he rules new adventures, new endeavors, things like that. So there's some kind of clarity you're seeing now. Anything else for Geminis? It's like you're rising above something. You could be sensing something as well. There's something abundant. Being flexible will be important as well. Let's get you a wisdom, Gemini. Oh. Regeneration, interesting. Peace was there. Yeah, peace is on the top. That's interesting. Messages for Gemini energies. You could feel like there's a lot of challenges right now. There could have been like a level of allowing your life to amble aimlessly. Somebody could have tried to force you to do something against your will. There could be a regeneration because of that. There could be a period of frustrations, lessons to be learned. Someone could have been very arrogant or boastful. Maybe roosters. There could be something about capitalizing on a new beginning, venture, fresh start. Looks like there's some kind of challenges regarding family issues or family wishes coming true. Someone new could have entered your life. This could be a feminine with darker features. You could have been used to having like an older feminine presence that tried to, in your family, that tried to make you do things against your will, that wasn't fun, that was controlling. Yeah, there's going to be some kind of good news, persevering in your overcoming problems, stepping into new experiences. Interesting. Let's get you last final messages from the juicy messages from Geminis, from their guards, guardians, guardian angels, benevolent beings that want to help Geminis. What are the most important messages for Gemini people and placements? We have stay away from pocket watchers or wallet watchers. They wanted you in lack without them. We have Claw Neck, the demon or spirit with themes related to that. We also have Ziminar, another one. And then we have You're Like the Police, okay, and Whiplash, last scene. So maybe you're kind of coming into like a sense of rebelliousness as you begin something new, where you have to do that in order to have like a chain of events that'll affect your life, to actually have honor and respect to come to you, just like in the end of that Whiplash movie scene. We have don't let yourself dehydrate. Shriveled brain equals negativity. So your mind, Gemini rules in zodiac. the mind, Mercury, right? It's a fast moving planet. It's all about thoughts. But mind is also needs to have that liquid so that it's not thinking negatively, because we manifest from the mind, God thought or thought, right? Manifest the universe with words. Mercury also rules the words and the brain into the zodiac. So Angel Azrael could be working with you as well. Somebody's beginning to understand something, or maybe you're beginning to understand something. This could have been someone very dominating. Looks like there's going to be a good surprise. Yeah, this could have been an ex-partner that you're making steady progress from. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please hit like, subscribe, and get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link, or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.